September this month, at about 17:20 hours, the anti-kidnapping unit stormed the hideout of these kidnappers in Ebonyi State at a hideout called Idembia Iza, local government of Ebonyi State. The hoodlums, on sighting the police operatives, engaged them in a gun duel, but were overwhelmed by the operatives. Subsequently, on interrogation, the suspect confessed to the crime and revealed their respective involvement in the commission of the crime, and admitted being the syndicate that have been terrorizing the southeast region and its environs of recent. On combing their hideout, the following exhibit vehicles and rifles were recovered. We have one assault rifle loaded with 22 rounds of live ammunition. We have two pump-action guns with 33 rounds of live ammunition or cartridges. One cut-to-size double-barrel gun and one English Beretta pistol with 8 rounds of live ammunition. Then we equally recovered 2 master keys. On further interrogation of the suspect, they led operatives to the receivers of these stolen vehicles, belonging to several victims. Suspects among them are Obinna Okoreze, male, age 55 years, of Abuoke, Ihite Ugoma, local government area of Imo State. Uchechukwu Anebo, male, age 43 years, of Udi, Enugu State. And Ekpeta Joseph, male, age 32 years, of Aniri local government area of Enugu State. Subsequently, the following vehicles were recovered. 2 black-colored Lexus Jeep, you can see them there. 1 ash-colored Toyota Camry, pencil-like color, it's equally there. 1 red-colored Toyota Camry car. 1 black-colored Toyota Highlander SUV 2011 model. 1 carton-colored Toyota Sienna car. 1 Mercedes.
Honestly, this is what I have been telling a lot of people, that you don't just quickly react or you don't just start rejoicing, especially with the issue of Southeast and the unknown gunmen and the people in that zone. Any little thing, they will say, oh yes, it is good, let the unknown gunmen, let them continue. But at the end of the day, the government is giving a different narrative to this whole thing, saying it is ESN, it is Ipob, this and this and this and that. For the fact that despite all of this, the IPOB leadership has come out to say they know nothing about this whole thing, but nobody wants to believe them, because most of their statements, even at that leadership level, it's contradictory or it's implicating. You are saying you are going to do this, invariably you are not doing that. Some other people would use that, take advantage of that and begin to operate. At the end of the day, nobody is going to believe you whether you didn't do it or not, because you've already said it. You can imagine what's the revelation by the police now, that these people have been behind all this kidnapping, but they never told us, from the press statement by the police, never told us that it is Ipob, it is ESN. We have criminals all over the place. There's no doubt about that. But the level at which the percentage differs from places to places. Even in the so-called developed countries, they still have crimes, they have criminals, but they try to nip them on board so that it will not escalate. But what we have in Nigeria is a free fall. I could understand maybe to a very large extent with the Biafrans because of the injustice. So they just believe that anyone who is going to be tackling with the police or with the government who is not having mercy on them, they will want to support it, but you just have to be careful. And I can remember vividly almost national TVs, media houses. I've seen a lot of elders who were being interviewed saying that they have done their own investigation. They found out that these are not the people who are doing this. And of course, like what Governor Hope Uzodinma said one time, initially it was always coming out to say, oh, Ipob did this, ESN did this. But at some point, he made a U-turn. But nobody is remembering that or taking note of that U-turn he made, that, oh, it is not Ipob, it is political, it is this. But most of the time, the Biafrans will always come, or the Ipob members come now to say, oh, yes, we are going to do this, we are going to do that. And exactly what the government wants. And that is what the narrative they are sending out there. That you can imagine. We told you, we did this and that. Recently, the spokesperson for the president, Gabashewu, came out and said that the ESN has recruited about 50,000 vigilant militia. That was how he put it when he was warning the Odudua agitators not to have anything to do with the Ipob because they have been proscribed as a terrorist group, and invariably they are threatening those ones that if you continue to mingle with them, what befell them will still befall you. That it does not take them anything to proscribe you as well. So some people are just somewhere doing doing their own thing. At the end of the day, it will amount to, oh, ESN, they are the ones that did that. They did this, they did that, they did this, they did that. But since Abba Kyari, let's just get it, since Abba Kyari has met his own Waterloo, we've not been hearing frequently, oh, we did this, we clamped down the ESN, oh, we went to their hideout, we flushed them out, we do this and that. You can imagine coming out to give press statements almost every other day. But since he has met his own Waterloo, it has reduced more. Now, the press release always out there saying ESN has done XYZ. It has minimized. But ordinarily, that is my own opinion. If Abba Kyari was still in the position he was holding, this whole thing that the press release that this policeman, is giving, they would have changed the narratives. They would have changed the narratives. At least this is an indication that it is not a IPOB or ESN doing all this, because we know that the Northerners, any little thing when it comes to IPOB, they are coming out to say, yes, they are this, they are the ones terrorizing this, oh, you are killing your people. And if that narrative is very, very strong, believe you me, that narrative is very, very strong. So the IPOB, they still have a very strong work to do. They have a very huge task, to take on, so that they will be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt. Of course, where many people know that that is not the situation of things, that how can the people, because that's what they are saying, oh, the people you are fighting for are the same people now that you are killing, that the same people you are bringing suffering upon them. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.